Take a look at the top of your browser. Click on the box where it says youtube.com/something and look at the first 5 letters. What do you see? HTTPS. Here's everything you'll ever need to know about HTTPS. It's the method by which computers and servers communicate behind the scenes in order to deliver the internet experience you know and love. From the perspective of 99.9% of humanity, including the vast majority of developers, you never need to know or care what happens under the hood of HTTPS. All you need to care about is that given a web address, HTTPS can deliver the content of arbitrary kind and size that you want.
Upload the file to the cloud.
Now, imagine you are Mark Zuckerberg, and you have this vision for a sleazy, gather all the photos of all the female classmates you know and rank them website. Let's say you want to deploy your proto-Facebook onto the internet, but let's say that HTTPS isn't finished. In fact, far from being finished, it's in the middle of some transformational changes. Changes that not only change how information flows through the system, but radically reshape what HTTPS even is for. How far would you get building Facebook in those conditions? How big can you build your legacy on a foundation that hasn't finished setting? This is how you should understand the current state of Ethereum. In 2023 and beyond, you'll experience Ethereum the same way you experience HTTPS today. You'll see glimpses, maybe you'll notice a 0x or a .eth address, but you'll never really need to think about it. Ethereum will fade into the background while it quietly provides the foundation for internet native property. Here, in 2023, Ethereum already provides exactly this: credibly neutral settlement guaranteed by a decentralized network of untrusted computers. But it's very difficult to access. It's slow, it's full of risk, and it's expensive. It's very easy to sit here and wonder how empires are going to be built on Ethereum, how nation states will dissolve in the glory that is the world computer. But then again, imagine if we were at the point where all HTTPS could do was send 100 ASCII characters back and forth. Would you have been able to imagine Facebook? Unfortunately, my friends, peering into the future is a fool's task. There is no telling what Ethereum will enable. But while we are here making this point, we might as well drive it home. So, I'll ask you to consider the greater Ethereum ecosystem we have today. Automated market makers, collateralized lending protocols, maximum extractable value, stable coins, oracles, rollups, bridges, decentralized autonomous organizations, NFTs.
Hot damn!
Let's even throw in the incredibly diverse collection of centralized exchanges and other BridgeFi institutions. Everything that pops into your head when I say Ethereum in 2023. Let's call it TodayFi. Back in 2014, a 20-year-old Vitalik Buterin stood on stage at Bitcoin Miami and explained to the world that Bitcoin was simply a database, but could be expanded into a Turing-complete blockchain computer. A huge portion of the community heard Vitalik's Ethereum proposal and felt it was a betrayal of crypto's fundamental principles. Would you have been able to see TodayFi? Maybe you would have stuck around through the 2014 ETH ICO and the 2015 Frontier launch and made it all the way to July 2016 when you met the decentralized autonomous organization. Back before there were DAOs, there was the DAO, a single entity around which the entire Ethereum community rallied. TLDR, about 15% of all ETH, more than the amount of ETH currently staked, was sent to the DAO. And then the DAO was hacked. In a stroke of good fortune, the hacker had to wait 28 days before he had access to the funds. In response, the Ethereum community rallied. They agreed upon a plan and deployed a hard fork that rolled back the hack. The result? Ethereum was able to continue on its journey to proof of stake. The hacked fork? Well, it would go on to be named Ethereum Classic, or ETC. In the midst of this calamity, would you have been able to see TodayFi? Or how about later that year, right in the middle of DevCon 2, when an attacker found a way to completely freeze the Ethereum network? The Shanghai attacks, named for DevCon's location, attempted to break a core promise of Ethereum, 100% uptime. In fact, for large portions of the attack, Ethereum was completely unavailable, no transactions by anyone. Fortunately, many of the core devs were all staying at the same hotel in Shanghai and were able to gather in the same physical space to answer the attack. This began a 2-month-long back and forth between the attacker and the Ethereum community, threatening the very existence of the world computer. Eventually, the attack was halted with a final hard fork on November 22, 2016, and Ethereum has never seen a successful DDoS attack since. In the middle of this onslaught, would you have been able to see today, Fi? Bull markets, bear markets, ICO mania, DeFi summer, NFTs, the rise and falls of the alt L1s, everything has been built and built and built and then crashed all over itself. But each time, we learn from the mistakes of the last time, and we build a more sophisticated Ethereum. So here we are, sitting in the depths of the bear market. The last time any of us felt that up-only rush was back in May. We're all sitting in dread as we wait for SBF's gifts to slowly get unwrapped. And Uncle Sam is at long last turning his angry attention towards crypto. In the heart of this moment, are you able to see tomorrow, Fi?